where do you want to see that progress?
Again, the consistency. And I think that's what we always talk about in our room, being consistent. As the season goes on, we're in a good spot in the room. We got 4 guys, I call them the 4 Horsemen, that played last week. And our biggest thing is be consistent. We don't have to have a knockout game early in the year and then dip down. We just want to continue to trend in the right direction so that then in December, when it's championship football, we got guys that go out and play, not just play, but play to win and play up to the standard that we need them to play to get to where we want to go to as a team.
How impressed have you been with Schultz's leadership, with his future kind of uncertain and these young guys coming up? It seems like he's right there in the mix and happy to help them and get their growth.
That's a good topic because it's one of those things where it is what it is, and it is a real situation. And I talk to him about that all the time. This is a real situation. We talk about life, talk about stuff off the field, and it is a real situation. I've been very impressed in terms of how he's taken ownership in terms of just staying in the moment. The future, right, is dependent upon what you do at this moment. And he's done an outstanding job by staying focused in the moment, going through the injuries that he went through and fighting through that these past couple of weeks. He's done a phenomenal job with that and being a team guy and understanding that, hey, just take care of this moment. The future, by you taking care of this moment, is going to take care of itself. And so he's done an unbelievable job. I'm beyond proud of him and the man that he's become on the field and off the field. He's in a good spot. He really is.
What do you think of their celebration?
It's cool. And again, that paints the picture in terms of the chemistry of the room. He's celebrating. He still hadn't caught a touchdown, but he's celebrating with the young guns. And I call the young guys young guns, but he's celebrating the young guns for their success as he continues to battle through what he's going through. And he played a heck of a game. By far, Dalton played his best game last week, which is good, being at the halfway point of the season.
Has the 3 tight end developed maybe a little differently than, with Dalton's injury, and y'all were going to emphasize the run game anyway and not having a third receiver necessarily emerge. Had you envisioned doing this much 3 tight end, I guess, at this point, or was it a natural progression for the guys in your group and kind of how the team was going?
For me, being a tight end coach, I always envision the 4 guys that's on the active roster, right, being prepared to play. So if it's 3 tight ends or 4 tight ends, we got a young Bambi in the stall, and Seth Green that we're trying to develop. I've always envisioned just making sure the guys in that room are ready to play and play up to the standard of the Dallas Cowboys. So in terms of vision, how many we're going to play, for me as a position coach, I don't even really get into it. It's just, hey, Kellen, what do you want to go with this week? What do we feel is best personnel-wise? And then having those guys in a position and those guys going out and executing on a high level for us to win.
Can an NFL team live in that world where it's so tight end dominant?
Absolutely. Yeah. Why not? Why not? We athletes in there. We're not glass eaters now. We can haul any role that you want to give, and that's how we look in our mindset. In the run game, we're old linemen. In pass protection, we're offensive linemen. Again, we gave a quarterback hit with young gun, but we'll get that cleaned up. And then in the pass game, we're receivers. We're elusive, we're athletic, and that's how we train, and that's how we go about our business. So absolutely, we can survive that way if we have to.